What's up, people? One Nut Punch here. So I'm going back to EXOME because they put out an update recently. I think it was today, May 7th, 2023. And what they did was they added a couple new things like fragmentation grenades, a couple new enemies that I don't know exactly what they are, but one I did mess with because it killed the hell out of me. It two-shot me. And this was when I had the new armor plating that they added in the game, which is essentially like an upgrade for your armor rather than normally not having anything. But the fragmentation grenades, you get two of them, and in order to get them, you have to go to this place that's the facility, get the key card, and then go down to the southern portion of the map where there is a rail car, and that's how you open up the rail car to get the fragmentation grenade for that specific blueprint. But going down the list, they added a stamina bar, so instead of doing a infinite run, it goes down pretty, not really super fast, but it's pretty substantial. So you can go for quite a while before needing to rest. They also have, of course, the fragmentation grenade. You only have two of them per refill. Then you have armor plating upgrade, which is increase of your armor, so you can take a little bit more damage. Then you have added reload speed upgrade, which is another blueprint they added. Ammo bag upgrade, grenade pouch upgrade, and then a materialization of the kiosk, which I don't know what that exactly is besides the drone, because the drone you would go and throw, and you got the kiosk there. And you can buy stuff like your upgrades, get refill ammunition, or even get your slots for your different weapons. Then you have additional sitting animations, and I think you're able to do like a crouch that allows you to shoot more accurately from farther distances. But when you get down to the southern portion where the rail car is and you unlock that door, then you can get the fragmentation grenade there. And when you have the drone, which doesn't cost very much, I think it's like 500 credits, then you could have the drone go anywhere, get your upgrades, get your refill ammunition, and so on. It's a lot easier than having to go all the way back to the camp and having to get it there. Because as soon as I got 2,000 credits, which is enough to get thermal, that's pretty much when I started making a shit ton of money. Because essentially when you have thermal, you could see, animals around you. Foxes are 150 credits. Rabbits are 200 credits. And then stags and does are like 150 to 100. Does take a lot of ammunition, too, to kill with the assault rifle. And when you get the DMR or the sniper rifle, it's like a one-shot kill from pretty much anything, except for maybe the aliens, depending upon how big they are. But the other thing going down the list, they did say something about spoilers, which is these weird creatures they might have added. One is keep its distance while watching. Another is looking for you. And the last one is will hunt you down. And I think the third one is what I seen earlier for hunt you down, which is essentially this camouflaged creature, this camouflaged alien that you can't see on thermal at all. Like when you turn thermals on, it just looks like a blur, and it just two-shot me, and that was it. But I wanted to show this off quick before that alien pops up, and that is, if you want to know where a blueprint is on the water cooler or the water tank, you have to come up to this area here. And essentially, that's where the armor plating is, if you want to get the armor plate upgrade. So when you come up to the very top, that's where it's at right there. And then you can get your armor plating done for being able to take more damage from the aliens that you're about to attack, or they're going to attack you when you do the platforms. But I want you to listen to something real quick. Before I had to deal with the camouflage alien, the sound would play. And I'm assuming it's an alert to not only myself, but the animals around me, to where something is going to happen, and it's not good for you or them. Take a listen. As you just heard, that might have been the alarm of some alien about to pop up, because as soon as that happened, I seen this blur, and this thing came out of nowhere and started smacking the living shit out of me. So that might be one of the things they were talking about in terms of the spoilers, or one of the aliens that might have been added in the game. There are 3 different types as far as I know, but the one that I found was just the one that was camouflage. Couldn't see it with thermals at all, and of course he killed the shit out of me. So watch out when you're trying to go back and mess around with those different types of aliens, because the more platforms you do, the more aliens will come out and fight you without needing to do any of the platforms. And it's a little bit easier having to use a shotgun and sniper rifle, but I felt like using the assault rifle instead. The other thing I want to talk about with the list is that they reduced the pistol recoil by 50%, which I think they also reduced the damage of the pistol by about half as well. And then reduced the value of medium pots to 150 and large pots to 300, which I think they were a lot more than that. And I think that might be more like a balance change, because when you did the platform, you'd get, pots, which would be 300 or 400 a piece, and then you'd get more stuff that way. But if there's anything else to talk about in the patch notes themselves, they did increase the recharge time for the drone beacon, which it does seem like it takes a little bit longer than usual. And then players will now respawn at the materialization kiosk, which is basically back at base when you die. And it'll go through this weird animation to where your body is being brought back, and it's 3D printed back to life. So those were just a couple of things they added in the update. This has been a newer update recently, like I said, May 7, 2023, and I'll keep people posted if I see any more stuff for EXOME. I've been One Nut Punch. I'll see y'all later.